Hello and welcome to The Minimalist Backpacker. I'm your host Adam Seaver, and today we're talking about stoves. And as you see, I have an assortment in front of me of the greatest stoves in the world. And this is it. So we're getting into some of the homemade tech today. This is everything you need. This particular setup has cooked 200 meals probably, and could cook another 200 pretty easily. The centerpiece is this. It is a Spam cat food potted meat container, and it has holes in it that have been punched using a regular office hole punch. I created multiple prototypes using various permutations of different holes. You'll see online there's a lot of folks who've done stuff with beer cans and have made it pretty complicated little devices that they've designed using pieces of aluminum. But the great thing about this one is that it is ultra simple. There's absolutely nothing to break because it is a cat food can with some holes in it. So the centerpiece of the stove is the cat food can, and the way it works is you pour a little alcohol in the bottom of it. Now that can be anything from ethyl or isopropyl alcohol to paint thinner to mineral spirits to basically anything flammable. And the wonderful thing about that is that along the trail you never know what kind of fuel you're going to be able to get, but everywhere has something flammable in a drugstore or a hardware store. And the great thing about that is that it means you don't have to carry nearly as much fuel as you would otherwise have to carry if you were using even the next step up like a jet boil, where you have to, it's very efficient in its use of fuel, but you have to carry something much heavier. The great thing about this setup is that it weighs in at about 2.75 ounces, so it is basically nil. I mean, there's really no effective weight for this at all. So centerpiece is the cat food can, and the way it works is you pour the alcohol in, you light it on fire, and then you put your titanium strong cup on top, and the flames radiate upwards. My wife says I can't light it up here in the apartment, but I think I have some videos of it in action out in the field that I may try to attach. So you set the pot on top of it, and you put a little water in it. This is an old piece of aluminum foil that actually has lived with me for many months. Put it on top, and there you go. Leave it for about 10 minutes, and you'll have boiling water. And the great thing about boiling water is that then you can use that to make hot meals. The boiling water system is especially good for hot meals because there's really nothing to clean up. The only thing that ever went in the inside of this pot was water, and so I never had any dishes to do, didn't have to carry any extra soap that I would need to clean up with. I found some freeze-dried meals that I really ended up liking pretty well. The Inertia Trail Foods brand made some really good ones. And maybe we'll do a different episode about some more details on the foods, but generally things that are made using just water, this is perfect for it. On a windy day, I actually have an old beer can windscreen that I set up. These are just office clippies, and I believe I made this out of 2 beer cans that we can fold out like so, and then attach to one another, and you actually have a pretty effective windscreen for the area that's actually cooking. So you flip them like so, and then this protects your stove from up to a gusty wind. I used a little tiny pair of pliers to pull the pot on and off, but otherwise what you see here is less than 3 ounces. It has nothing to break. It's utterly the most durable thing that I have. It costs nil. The titanium cup will run you $25 probably, but you could use aluminum and it would work. It just wouldn't be quite as strong. It uses fuel that you can find anywhere, and it's great. It's very simple. The only downside is it takes about 10 minutes to boil this much water. A jet boil can do that in less than half the time. It was great using for 1 or 2 people on a backpacking trip, but to be honest, if I had to feed more than about 3 people in an evening, I would probably switch to something else just because it'll take me an hour to get everybody fed. But for anything less than that, this is really the ideal solution. This has been the 3rd episode of The Minimalist Backpacker, and I'm your host, Adam Seaver. Thanks.